Liana. I'm Ariana. How are you?
Hi, nice to meet you. We kind of have similar names.
Yes. I noticed. I noticed.
Awesome.
Yes. So, why do you think Tory is attracted to Matt?
That's a great question. I don't know. I do. No, I do. That was a big question for me when I received the first script. I was like, okay, how are we going to justify this? And I kind of landed on two things. One, we can justify a lot of things when we're in love with someone. And and I think that also, throughout season one, you sort of watch Ava's obsession with true crime and I think that it dawned on me throughout this season that, Tori's Tori's that's her sister, and I think they're cut from the same cloth, and I think that she has her own interest and and curiosity about that, but maybe just in a different way. And I think that Matt to her is very mysterious and intoxicating to her.
Yeah, we see throughout the season that Tori is a pretty immersive person.
Yes.
But for you yourself, Liana, are you into true crime at all? Were you into it before the show? As part of the show, did you become more into it?
Yeah, I love true crime. I am definitely guilty of all of that. I listened to Serial was the first thing the first podcast I listened to with I mean the story of Adnan Syed was like crazy. And the other one was To Live and Die in LA, Root of Evil. I mean, I think I like the long form podcasts, like when it's like episodes long. The one-off episodes I can't quite get into, um but yeah, I'm so guilty of loving those things. I think that's what drew me to the story to begin with, was I really related to Ava.
Why do you think yourself are into true crime?
Oh man. I think that for me personally, as maybe because I'm an actor and I I play a lot of different people.
Mhm.
I think listening to these true crime stories, specifically with the killers, you're like, how did you become this person?
Mhm.
It's um it's such an interesting like deep dive into the psyche, and I find that very very interesting, and just the mystery too. I mean, people know how to amp up the entertainment aspect of it, but it's weird. It's definitely, you find yourself a little desensitized after a while.
Yes. We see that Tori accepts Matt flaws and all. Do you think he is reciprocate could reciprocate that with her as well, all of her flaws and all? Because so far they're still definitely in the honeymoon stage of their relationship.
Yeah, that's definitely something you'll explore in season two, and I think that, Tom has an interesting answer for that question. But I think if I were to speak on Tori's behalf, I think she has no choice but to believe he does have feelings for her and does want to be with her, or else she wouldn't be with him. And she wouldn't put herself in such a dangerous space if she didn't think that he had some sort of connection or feeling to her. And I realized today when I was doing this with Tom, I was like, I think Tori actually is the first person that Matt has actually been able to be honest about his life and who he actually is. That's the first partner he's ever been able to confide in, and who knows if that allows him to love, but it could mean something to him.
Yes. Do you think Tori is trying to really grow up fast and kind of stake her independence because she sees Ava starting this family and she doesn't want to be kind of a burden to her? Or do you think it might be for another reason?
Yeah, I definitely think that. I think that Ava and Tori come from a pretty turbulent past,
Mhm.
and ultimately, I think what Tori wants more than anything is roots. And when she sees her sister sort of planting these roots, I think she's pretty quick to jump into a relationship with someone that might be offering her that. And, and in some weird way offers sort of a tie back to her sister.
True. Do you think you yourself could solve a cipher like those puzzles that we see them attempting to solve this season? I couldn't.
No, I'm so bad at those things. I like riddles or anything like that. I'm so terrible at it. So terrible. So no, I would not be able to figure it out at all. I'm very impressed by our writers. Like the fact that they were able to use their imagination and like do all of that. I'm like, I mean, that took a lot of acting for me because I was like looking at that piece of paper and I was like, I have no idea what any of this means.
Yeah. And what advice would Liana give Tory?
Oh, girl, run. What are you doing? I mean, yeah, he's cute, but what are we doing? Yeah,
So,
or I'd be like, I don't want to meet him because he'll murder me.
yes.
Yeah, I
Well,
just
you're a
probably.
redhead as of right now, so you might be safe for
You're
now.
right. You're right. He does. He likes brunettes, right? So, yeah, I colored my hair for that exact reason.
That's actually. Well, it was amazing to talk to you. Congrats on this season. I can't wait to talk to you about this again and future projects.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
No problem. Thanks again.